the intellectual level of our program.
It's about time, too.
Just hold it down there, Sam. Tonight, our distinguished panel of experts includes our special guest, Miss Gloria Goodbody.
Oh, thank you.
You're more than welcome. And tonight, we discuss that controversial topic, is the human body obsolete?
But I presume the question under discussion has something to do with the importance or lack thereof of the physiological prowess in this age of growing technology and ever-escalating cybernetic engineering.
That was wonderful.
I didn't understand it.
Now, actually, everyone, I was saying that I think we're supposed to be talking about physical fitness.
Oh, physical fitness?
Yes, physical fitness.
Well, I'm fit. Let's get physical.
I'm a nut on physical fitness.
Really?
In fact, I've tried every exercise program that there is. Right now, I'm into yoga.
Yoga?
Yes, yoga.
Isn't it that weird sour milk stuff?
Oh, no, let's get correct. This is yoga.
What are you doing? Doesn't that hurt?
Well, that's about all the time we have.
What's going on?
Are you all right, Mr. Funk? Where are you going? There's supposed to be a discussion here.
Oh, listen, that's nothing. Watch this. This is physical fitness. Wing-ups. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Busy to continue the discussion, but tune in next week when our topic will be ground control, Ryan pressure. Can we have a little quiet here? Can we have a little quiet, please? Okay. Time again to raise the intellectual level of our program as our panel discusses questions of lasting importance. And our special guest tonight is Miss Tiffany Gonzalez.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Tiffany. And our question of lasting importance, is conversation a dying art? What do you think, Tiffany?
Well, just scare me. People just don't know how to talk. They speak gibberish, they don't say nothing, and you just don't listen. When you talk to people, they don't listen, they don't get you very good. You're just fabulous, fabulous. I'm talking to this crazy guy here, talking about war and this, and then he tells me something about the price of coconuts. Now, am I crazy or is he crazy?
What did you say?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
I was listening and I still don't know what you said.
What's the matter with you? You don't understand English?
No, I don't understand English.
Don't make fun of the lady's accent.
What I say? Listen, boy, chick, I speak as good English as the next guy.
Yeah, the next guy is Desi Arnaz.
Please, girls, if you want...
Listen, yo. How would you like your high heel and your ham hock?
What about conversation as a dying art?
If conversation is a dying art, you killed it.
Piggy, please, why don't you let Tiffany and the Guru talk?
Tiffany the Guru. Didn't that star in Full Challenge Frankie Avalon?
Listen, your time is
Okay, you see, in my country we have a seldom used saying. When the swine lubricates the automobile, you end up with a greased pig.
That don't make sense.
I know, that's why it's seldom used.
En my country we have a saying too. Cuando uno trabaja con una cocherita majadera, lo que hay que hacer es darle la amenaza de posibilidad de asesinato.
What is that supposed to mean?
That means one more crack from Joe and you won their enchilada. Listen, how would you like to take a flying lip into a sausage factory?
Girls, the question is conversation a dying art? And I don't think it is, but it is severely injured. Tune in next week when our topic will be improving U.S.-Latin American relations, okay? Time once again, friends, to raise the intellectual level of our program as our panel discusses questions of lasting importance. And our guest tonight is Miss Florence Henderson.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, baby. Okay, and tonight's question is one that has bothered scholars everywhere. Was William Shakespeare, in fact, Bacon?
Is this some kind of bad joke?
I don't understand, Mickey.
Bacon, my love, bacon! I'm tired of these continual pig slurs. You know, we pigs have feelings too.
Oh, no. See, I meant Francis Bacon.
Francis Bacon and his bacon chickens little fuckface bacon. Who cares? It's all in bad taste.
Oh, no, bacon tastes real good. I had some this morning. Really made a pig of myself.
Yeah, besides, you're always hogging the time. Get it? Hogging?
Get this, weirdo!
Wait a minute. Oh, Piggy, stop now. Can we get back to the subject at hand? Piggy, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the subject at hand, Lawrence.
Well, there's no question in my mind.
As to what?
Nothing. There's no question in my mind. No answer either.
We have a saying in my country, a woman who laughs at her own jokes seldom has branches on her shoe trees.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So, don't visit our country.
Please, the topic is, were Shakespeare's works actually written by Francis Bacon?
Well,
This is an off stage. We've had enough of this garbage about bacon.
Right. We pigs are true artists. Miss Henderson, would you like to see our acrobatic act?
well, yes, I'd love to.
No, you don't want to see the acrobatic act.
Underway.
I'm sorry about that, Miss Henderson, well, listen, we'll be back next week with another vital question for our panel. Do attack dogs make good house pets? Okay, friends, time again to raise the intellectual level of our program. And our panel tonight consists of Sam, the American Eagle,
Peace and courage.
and Gonzo the Great,
Art and culture.
our own wardrobe lady, Hilda,
Pins and needles.
and Mildred Hochstetter, M.A., Ph.D., O.B.E., and R.S.V.P. Tonight's topic, what is man's role in the universe?
To be decent and to work hard. Next question.
Oh, not fast, Sam. This is an important question. It has been asked since the beginning of time.
Man's role in the universe. That's a toughie.
Oh, Gonzo, this discussion is above your head. Maybe you just better keep it down.
Check.
What's he up to?
She didn't mean keep your head down. You take things too literally.
Yeah, please. Now, we don't have much time, so let's get hopping.
I have the feeling that we have perhaps misunderstood the question. Will you stop that hopping? Who are these weird people?
Just don't pay any attention, Sam.
Oh, all right. I suggest that we look carefully at what's before us and break it down into separate pieces.
Check.
People, oh, heavens to the Betsy. He means the question.
Yes, but we should be looking for the answer.
I'll look under the table.
What is this man doing?
Oh, leave him there. It's best, believe me.
Well, as to man's role in the universe, I don't think he can.
Can what?
I don't think he can roll in the universe. I mean, he's not round enough to roll.
This can't be happening.
Well, of course he could enroll, yes. But you can't enroll in the universe.
No, but you can enroll in the university. A little Hilda.
Yeah, hey, but listen, aren't we ever going to find any answers?
Yes.
Well, there aren't any under the table, that's for sure.
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Well, tune in next week when our distinguished panel will discuss the burning question, what are we doing here? Okay, once again, it is time to raise, just a second, everyone. Once again, it's time to raise the intellectual level of the program as we address ourselves to the topic, what is the meaning of life?
Indeed.
It's a fairly simple subject. Let's start off with our guest panelist, Mr. Harvey Korman.
Sure. I think that life is a great deal like a tennis game.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
It isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's nothing like a tennis game.
And a pig's eye in it.
Is that the kind of slam at me?
The ball is in your court, Harvey. The score is Big 5 against nothing.
time that pig scored in her life.
Can we have a little order here,
Oh,
please?
yeah, I'll have a ham and cheese on fries.
That is the most insulting thing I ever heard. Listen, life is a garbage dump, if you want the truth.
I think that my original analysis that life is a tennis game will stand up.
Well, I'm standing up. I'm sitting down.
Sit down. You really think life is like a tennis game?
Is a pig pork?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it means, yes, I agree. Of course, life is like a tennis game. It's as clear as the nose on your face. That's some honker you got there.
How would you like a pig knuckle sandwich?
The deli lady.
Please, we are digressing. We are digressing. So, can we at last get back to the issue, and the issue is life?
Oh, I have the last issue of Life.
What?
And before they stop publishing it. It'll be worth a pretty penny.
Hey, I knew Pretty Penny once. Penny Ferguson used to be a dancer.
I love the dance.
Hey, what are you doing after the show?
I've got a date.
Oh, well.
That's life.
Once again, we've solved the
We did it.
problem.
We solved it. Well,
Join us again next week when our subject will be, is conversation a dying art? Friends, once again it's time to raise the intellectual level of our program as our panel discusses a topic of concern to thinking people everywhere, psychiatry. And tonight's panel includes our own Miss Piggy, Cynthia Birdley,
Enchanté.
and our own special guest is Dr. Kurt von Frang, who is a practicing psychiatrist.
Hello, Mommy.
So, you are a practicing psychiatrist, Doctor?
How long you been practicing?
35 years.
Oh, isn't it time you stopped practicing? Got on with it?
Cynthia, please, don't be ridiculous.
No, Mr. Frog. It's all right. Misunderstandings about psychiatry are common. You see, basically, it is a tool to help us deal with frustrations. Otherwise, we develop problems that result where? In complex.
Oh, I know. My mother lives in one.
But what?
A complex. She lives downstairs, the Murphys live upstairs. You should hear the
Cynthia,
fighting.
the doctor's talking about psychiatry.
Don't concern yourself, the Murphys. Psychiatry has its own jargon, and only when you know the meaning of the various terms can you begin to understand. Terms like complex, sublimation, regression, gestalt.
Gesundheit.
Gestalt, not Gesundheit.
Yeah, go. No. See, the doctor's talking about psychological terms.
Yes, correct. Now, Mr. Kermit, when it was first used, you see, by Sigmund, the father of psychiatry, he was the first in his field. Of course, he didn't get any good at it until he got an office, and he got out of that field. That's a dream joke.
Well, you better trade it for another one.
Come on, don't be embarrassing the doctor here.
It's all right, Mr. Kermit Frog. A good psychiatrist learns to find the proper way to handle any situation. You see, I think personally that the Janosch theory of primal scream therapy might work here. It's guaranteed to get rid of all your problems.
I'd like to hear it.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, so would I.
Yes, you got it. I'm all right down here. No problems more. It works every time. I believe that does it for tonight. Pseudo-scientific, psychiatric Sigmund discussion. And I hope you tune in next week when with luck I won't be there.
Time once again, friends. Time once again to raise the intellectual level of our program. And our subject tonight is, does travel broaden the mind? Our panel tonight consists of Mildred Hochstetter, M.A., B.A., D.A., and D.U.M.B.
Sure, I'm sure.
Miss Piggy, noted chanteuse and black belt holder. get back to our subject, which is, does travel broaden the mind? Miss Cartwell.
Well, as I write in my new book, Nowhere or Nothing a Day, traveling is the most broadening experience possible.
Well, Piggy here hasn't traveled at all, and she's broader than any of us.
Watch it, Needle Nectar. You won't be on the panel. You'll be under it.
Okay, ladies, please control yourselves. Control yourselves.
Let me apologize for those weirdos. I myself am a world traveler.
Is that right? Where have you been?
Persia. I bought a rug there.
Well, I'm glad you're not wearing it. I like bald eagles.
Not that kind of rug.
Yes, okay, well, I think we're getting away from the subject, which was, does travel broaden the mind?
Well, absolutely, no doubt about it. For example, I had a friend who never went anywhere, lived in the same town for over 30 years. She was so unsophisticated, she thought Marcello Mastroianni was an Italian soup.
You mean it isn't an Italian soup?
And he calls himself a world traveler?
No, wait. I have been to restaurants where I've ordered Marcello Mastroianni and I've gotten it.
Really, what did you get?
A swarthy, good-looking man sitting in a bowl. I always send him back.
What do you get when you order a Russian dressing? Rudolph Nureyev putting on his tights?
I fail to see the humor in that.
Oh, I love it. Burst his balloon, honey. He's so pumping.
Speaking of balloons, either let some air out or go on a diet and walk around the panel.
I'll knock you out of the theater in a second.
Okay, please. No, we have a special guest with us. You better put your best face forward.
And whose face is Porker here going to borrow?
That's it. Why, honey.
Well, I guess that does it for our panel. I'm sorry about that, Miss Cardwell.
Oh, no, it's been very broadening.
Oh, do you really like me without my rug?
Are you busy, David?
Oh, no, but we could wing out somewhere.
Well, join us next week when our topic will be air pollution, a modern myth. Well, this part of the program is the cultural part, you know. We have to get started there. Just a second. Time once again, friends, to raise the intellectual level of our program. And tonight our special guest is Mr. Vincent Price.
It's a pleasure to be with you, Kermit.
In addition to his other talents, Mr. Price is also a great cook. So tonight's topic for discussion is gourmet dining. Vincent has assembled the rest of the panel, so I'll just let you do the introduction, sir.
Right, Kermit, thank you. Well, I have asked two of my culinary friends to join us tonight. On your immediate right is Pierre Lacousse, one of the world's great chefs.
A pleasure.
And next to him is Gorgon Heap, one of the world's great eaters.
Yeah, I see. Well, starting off now, Vincent, what would you say is the world's most delicious dish?
Well, Kermit, you know, haute cuisine is so varied and wonderful that is a most difficult question, but if I must choose my favorite dish, I would have to say it is probably escalope de veau à la estragon.
Oh, it is delicious.
Vincent, I dislike it for all France to disagree, but for sheer magnificence, nothing can compare to Gigot or a pot de bresolet farci.
Oh, that is delicious.
Here's my croissant.
Here, that is a fine dish, provided that it is made in exactly the same way that it was prepared by the great chef Escoffier.
But of course, but of
Delicious.
my hat.
Yes, listen, Pierre, there's one thing I've always wanted to ask you.
Ah, oui.
But it's a little late now. Vincent, who is this guy anyhow?
You look delicious.
Wait a second. Get away from me, you hulking creep. Vincent, can you stop him, please?
Froggy, you have to admit you do look tasty.